One of the biggest reasons that people never get started investing is because they insist that they just don't have the spare cash. Sure, they say, if I had an extra 10 grand lying around, I would definitely start investing. Well, guess what? Today is your lucky day. That's because I'm about to share 7 side hustle ideas that are more than capable of bringing in an extra 10 grand per year. I want to be clear that this is going to be a video on side hustles that can help you earn extra money in your free time. There's nothing I hate more than when videos talk about helping you earn more money and then just talk about all the different ways that you can save money. Spending $10,000 less each year is not the same as earning $10,000 more. That said, if you're not interested in taking up a side hustle and would rather learn about how you can invest in stocks even if you're on a low income, I've actually already published a video on that subject. It's appropriately called How to Invest in Stocks If You're on a Low Income, and I've included a link in the description below. Before jumping into my side hustle ideas, I also want to quickly ask that you subscribe below and hit the bell notification. That way you'll be alerted anytime that I publish new videos on side hustles, investing, or finance in general. All done? Perfect. Without further ado, if you've ever worked as a waiter or waitress, then Quick is a great option to check out. Their platform allows you to find events in the hospitality and food industry that are looking for short-term employees. For example, if a catering company was hosting a big wedding and needed an extra pair of hands, they could post a gig on Quick to find people with experience who were interested in just working one day. This is a great option because it gives you complete control over your schedule. Want to only work one extra day per week? That works. Want to try and work every day over the weekend so that you can really supplement your income? Go for it. The one thing I'll say is that their platform is a little newer than some other freelance gig platforms. This means that they might not have as many gigs depending on the area of the country that you live in. To get started, you just need to fill out your previous experience and then sit through a brief orientation where they explain how their system works. However, if they do have gigs in your area, they'll usually pay anywhere from $10 to $30 per hour. After a full year of being forced to work remotely, freelancing is more popular than ever. If you have any digital skills that might be in demand, then it's super easy to get started freelancing on sites like Fiverr or Upwork. With that said, it might take a little while to get the ball rolling and start building up consistent income. Chances are that you'll probably have to start small and be comfortable completing a few gigs for lower pay before ramping up. You can see from their homepage, though, that Fiverr allows you to post gigs for tons of different skills. Just to name a few, they have graphic design, writing, video production, music production, and computer programming. Fiverr works by allowing you to create a gig that highlights your skills that potential customers can see. If anyone is interested, they can place an order or send you a message to chat. Upwork works a little bit differently. On Upwork's platform, people post jobs describing the type of freelancer that they're looking for. From there, it's up to you to apply and win the gig. There are thousands of freelancers who make a full-time income off of these platforms. By this point, there are quite a few sharing economy jobs that you can choose from. The sharing economy, also known as the gig economy, consists of companies that hire workers as independent contractors instead of employees. This gives the workers the freedom to work whenever they want and choose their own hours. A few common examples of gig employment jobs are delivering food for DoorDash, driving for Uber or Lyft, or becoming a rabbit and completing odd jobs on TaskRabbit. These types of gigs might not be the sexiest jobs, but it's still definitely honest work. What's even better is that the schedule is completely flexible, which means that you can easily work around your 9 to 5 to help bring in some extra income. There are probably plenty more gig economy jobs out there that I didn't list here. On that same note, signing up to watch other people's pets is another way to make money on the side. This is especially true for 2021 and on, because tons of people adopted new pets while they were quarantined during 2020. These people are eventually going to have a conflicting schedule and will need someone to watch the pet. When it comes to getting started, both Rover and Wag are great options, just like Fiverr and Upwork. These sites work in slightly different ways. Rover allows you to create a profile and then you can get booked by people in your area who need your services. On the other hand, people will post pet sitting jobs on Wag that you have to apply to. The available jobs on these sites range from pet boarding, house sitting, walks, or drop-in visits. For a 30-minute dog walk, the standard rate is around $12 to $15. For pet sitting, it's usually about $30 per day. You might be rolling your eyes at this one. Starting a business as a side hustle is like training for a marathon because you want to exercise more. With that said, it's probably much easier than you think to get started. Websites like Shopify can help you get an online store up and running in no time at all and for just a few bucks per month. Their whole system uses drag and drop tools, so you don't even need any coding knowledge. Before setting up a site, you just need a good idea for a product to sell. If buying a business completely from scratch sounds a little overwhelming, then you can always consider buying a business. I know what you might be thinking. If I don't have 10 grand to invest, what makes you think I have 10 grand to buy a business? Well, that's just the thing. Most of the businesses listed on sites like Flippa are starter sites. This means that someone else has thought of the business model and built the site. Now people like you can buy the site for just a few hundred to a few thousand. The cheaper you buy the business for, the more work that you will probably have to put into it. However, buying a business takes out all of the initial legwork of building out a custom website. Even a small investment in a digital business can turn into hundreds or even thousands of dollars per month in revenue. Digital marketing is one of the most in-demand skills out there right now. As long as the internet is around, businesses will need to hire people that are good at digital marketing. A few of the most important skills when it comes to digital marketing are creating social media ads, social media content creation, and email marketing. These types of marketing directly drive sales for businesses, which means that they're incredibly in demand. If you can excel at things like optimizing Facebook or Instagram ads, then there are plenty of companies that would love to have you on their team. The reason that digital marketing is such a good side hustle is because it's very easy to scale this hustle up or down. If you want, you can make an entire career out of digital marketing. However, you can also just find one client that's interested in having you handle their social media pages, and we'll pay you a few $100 a month. On top of that, digital marketing is such a relatively easy field to teach yourself. It's not like you need to go back to school and spend $60,000 getting another degree. You can learn everything that you need simply by reading tutorials, watching YouTube videos, and practicing your strategy. The best sites to get started in digital marketing are probably Fiverr and Upwork. As far as I know, there is no site that's specific to helping digital marketers find jobs. However, there's no reason why you can't take the initiative upon yourself to sell your skills. Consider approaching organizations that you're already involved with and pitching yourself as a freelance digital marketer. You can also approach businesses in your own town that you think might have a need for it. A final suggestion is to scan job boards like Glassdoor, Indeed, or LinkedIn Jobs and look for part-time gigs to help you get a foot in the door. To quickly run through these hustles again, they are signing up for Quick, freelancing, joining the sharing economy, watching people's pets on Rover or Wag, starting your own business, buying your own business, and becoming a digital marketing pro. If you found this video valuable, please be sure to follow the very first link in the video description below and subscribe to my newsletter. By subscribing, you'll receive my most valuable tips for investing, any potential stock picks that I come across, and more informative content similar to what you've just watched. Most importantly, I don't believe in sending automated emails or spamming my subscribers. Instead, you can trust that each email that I send will be filled to the brim with valuable information that's sure to make you a better investor. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.